What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the LetDirtFly YouTube channel.
All right, guys, today is a very special day. We are going to put the 1000 into the swamp. It's a fresh break-in ride. Figure we just get it in there, see if it blows up. We were talking about bringing it to Canada first, and I really didn't want to do that as it's a break-in ride. Put it in Skag. That's so mean for anything. So
no.
We're going to put it in the swamp today and see if it grenades.
Yeah, so right now, we're going to get the helmets on, got the waders on already, and we're going to hit the swamp and see what happens. Let's hit the trail. All right, stay back from Seth, I just realized already, because he's got assassinators. So first ride on the 1K ready for Seth.
Yes, sir.
Gonna see what this thing does. Hopefully it does well. We did not test the belt box or the snorkel system, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's also why we decided not to bring it straight to Canada.
Yeah, there's still, a few things that are going on with this. I have no speedometer, so I just ordered a speed sensor.
We believe it's affecting the DPS because
yeah, when this thing all of a sudden comes down to like basically a stop, all of a sudden the power steering stops working. So we're not 100% sure, but
it's not fun when you are turning assassinators.
No, it's not. Okay, guys, so I am fully expected to get completely covered in mud today. We took the mud guards / fender flares off. We put assassinators on. It's going to be freaking muddy. So, let's see. All right, we're just going to do a quick little, not too much, but... Yep, that's a lot
of water. I just said for him not to destroy me, and, well, destroyed me. Would you go in four-wheel drive?
Completely soaked. Oh, this thing don't want to turn. All right. That was good. Pretty sure she's got water in the belt box.
Really? Alright guys, so this is exactly why we didn't want to just put this thing up in Canada and stuff like that. We're not sure if it's the belt box is wet or if we're spinning the clutch, because I did have it spinning the clutch for some reason when we're test riding it, and I did torque it down to like 95 foot-pounds, so it's a little bit more than what Can-Am wants, because I was like, oh, maybe it just needs to be torqued more, but we might have to lap it in some more or something.
Might have to.
So,
we're going to try and figure it out. I can't get the plug off right now. I actually upgraded the plug. Stupid me. Because the one I had on there was ripped. So I got the new style, and I don't have the Allen key for it or a pair of pliers.
So I guess I'm going to turn around and we're going to head back temporarily, see if we can't figure out this clutch situation, come back, and do some more testing. This is why, I just realized you guys can't even see me because it's dark out here. This is why we wanted to test this, and this is why it's beautiful. We have a swamp literally like 400 feet back in the woods behind my house. So we're gonna head back right now, see what we got, and take it from there. Get the footwell off?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna see what we got behind
door number one.
Yeah, lay cover. That's always a good sign, Seth. You have water raining out of your belt box.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
That sounds like it's stripped. All right, well.
That one sounds like she's done for. Yep, I've been there before.
Was it a gasket? Where did it come in from?
So the easiest thing to do is to take the clutches off, which we gotta do anyway, because now we gotta replace the back cover. And then
fill it.
We gotta fill it.
Came in. It didn't come in very high.
All right, so pulling clutches, and then which we're all nice and clean and new. Not so much anymore.
Well, you know what? This is what happens.
You're cleaning them with mud, giving them the proper LetDirtFly treatment.
Yes.
All right, so Seth is swapping on a brand new cover that I had down back. So we're gonna go ahead before we put the clutches back on. We're gonna tighten up all the clamps and stuff, put the cover itself on, and we're actually gonna fill up the whole belt box with water. See if we can locate where our water is coming from. So, easiest way to find it is to actually just use water, because if it comes in, it can come out. Seth, what are you doing?
Making music. It's gurgling.
Why are you filling your tub with water?
Well, because it's not running, so I figured I'd just fill it with water like it was a swamp. I don't know.
Cleaning it?
Yeah, how about that?
I don't see water dripping out, so we might have fixed our issue already. Oh, hang on, we got drips.
Where?
At the back right there.
Where that one bolt is?
Yep, right in the back.
Not. Oh yeah, that one's definitely leaking there. Not there.
It's a nice spot I see though, but that wouldn't allow that much water to come in because you don't.
No, it was like really coming in bad.
There's a bit of water. I'm getting soaked right now. Let me wash it.
There you go.
Yeah,
it looks like the majority of it's gone now. There's a lot of water in there, not gonna lie. Okay, so basically we just, obviously, Marshall showed you filling the whole belt system, so rather than take a drain plug out and drain it off really slow, we just popped the cover off. So honestly, it was leaking so little with the amount of pressure that was in it that I don't think it will leak, but we might just put a little bit of grease around the gasket. All right, guys, so we went ahead. We ended up replacing the seal. We took the one out of his 850 cover. We're just stealing parts right now. But we actually found a nick in the other seal right where it was leaking down low. Other than that, there was no leaks at all. We actually just did the air box test by, I think we've showed you guys before, where we just pinch off the air intake, made sure that sucked nicely, and there was no air leaks with that, so she should be good to go deep now. So we're putting the siding back on it right now, getting all the panels back on, almost there. And then we'll try this again. All right, guys, so we're gonna try this yet again and hope that this time belt box doesn't get wet. So right now, Siska's gonna send her and see what she does. So he still has drive of the wheels. Oh, that's a tree. Now the drop got on me. It's great.
Yep.
My whole crotch is wet.
I'm sure it is. Oh, he's got the side exit exhaust now, so it's splash me. Nice.
Larson's gonna take it on a quick spin.
Your speedometer doesn't work, so we got no power steering.
It kicks right in. It's kind of weird.
Oh God, it just throws water everywhere.
Yes, it does.
God.
This is such a deep freaking hole. That's because you were stuck in there with the 28s.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, there's no point in wearing waders with that thing.
No, not really. Found a gear. Assassinator life, man.
Did a circle?
You get a little bit wet on it.
A little bit.
That might be why he added all that silicone, because it just ends up right here. I don't know how much they can see, but so far what I'm seeing is water just ends up right on the snorkel.
Really? Because I thought most of it ended up on me.
That's where a lot of it ends up. God, this throws the mud. There's no point in wearing waders.
I know.
What the heck? Dude, look at me.
I know. And it's all in your waders too.
Oh my God. All right, you can have it back.
Marshall giving the old what for?
What? No, seriously, what for? Why? You can have the Renegade life. Yeah, no, I prefer being dry. I don't know if my, no, it's pretty wet, my thing here. I guess you can take back what you said about the power thing, because she's got more than the power.
She does. I just still don't know if she feel.
They're comparable. The 1000 and the 850 are so close, dude.
In my opinion, I feel like the 850 is definitely punchier off the line. Like when you start,
It's something with that electronic throttle, dude. I do not like that. It's so laggy. And we have it tuned too, so I don't know if there's something else our boy Blaze can come up with, because that's might do a little tuning on this at some point.
We might. But yeah, I feel like the 850 is just down lows. Kind of got it.
Yeah.
When these tires get spinning, this thing's on power for days.
Oh yeah.
For days.
Dude, I was like water wheeling out of the freaking thing.
I know.
It was nuts.
Power for days once it gets rolling.
Oh yeah, no, she feels freaking nice.
Boom.
She feels good. There's not one part that's not covered in mud.
No.
Rennie, it doesn't help.
There's a little spot right there.
It doesn't help that you removed some of the plastic.
I know.
That protected you from all that, but
I know. No, you know what? QuadLogic was a big sponsor on this bike, and you know
the floorboards they're actually nice. Like
they are really nice floorboards.
And look, they drain freaking good. I just went blasting through there, and they're all drained out.
Yeah, the other side's pretty much the same, except for a couple little clumps of clay. But yeah, no, I mean, she feels good so far.
You gonna put it to the?
Do we? Yeah.
I mean, there's only one way to test it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we haven't hit the swamp in literally, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. So God knows what it's gonna be like. See what Seth can do with her. He's got Assassinator, so don't got any doubts.
I don't have a left throttle yet.
Crawling.
You can feel the trees under the water with these.
Oh yeah, the Assassinators, yeah.
Gotta learn this Assassinator life.
Yeah. There she is. successful run. All right, we're just gonna have to catch you guys back at the house and we'll go over how this thing went. All right, guys, so just made it back to the house here. It survived.
So we...
Kind of.
Hold on. All right, so we tested this thing. We tested the winch. We tested the mud strap. We tested all kinds of stuff on this today. Once we got the CVT box sealed up and squared away, she ran like a champ. Motor-wise, she felt great. Flame power.
Very comparable to the 850s, like I told you.
I feel like this has more power when you're like in the throttle for long. The longer you're in the throttle, the more this wants to go. Where the 850,
it's all down low.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. This thing is screaming at the top.
Do you not like the electronic throttle?
No, I don't like that either. I'm not gonna lie.
Once you're in it, it's not bad, but if you're trying to burp it, there's just like nothing there.
She survived the first test. She is swamp worthy. How about that?
Does that mean we can actually go to some parks now? And
we can actually go to some parks and test this thing farther. I was really happy with the fact that she didn't grenade. Honestly, like.
I mean, I built it, so I mean.
But yeah, so first ride on it. Obviously, we want to make sure that it's going to be okay. Probably try and do one more ride, dump the oil, make sure everything looks okay. If not, then she might come back out. But
I hope it looks fine.
So far, so good. Assassinators worked well. It was a success today. So I'm happy about that. I really am.
Was it nice finally getting to ride this thing after having it for like 3 months and not being able to ride it?
Yeah, it really was.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a Renegade guy. This thing gets you covered. I mean, it doesn't help that we put the Quad Logic footboards on, got rid of a lot of our protection. It does look more badass, I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
But, what do you call it? This thing, like, there's almost no point in wearing waders. And I think that's how Renegades are in general, but because we removed the other plastic stuff,
yeah, I mean,
it was just going.
A little bit of help that you had. I mean, look how much tires exposed.
Yeah.
Almost the entire tire.
All right, so there is still some small stuff we have to finish up with this thing. Seth managed to somehow break his handguard when you.
Dude, I clipped it. I'm sure it's on video.
Literally snapped his handguard right off. Easy fix though. But, just gotta spend the money, which sucks. For some reason, the powered steering stops working when it's like basically stopped. So, which is a lot of times you need the powered steering at that moment because if you're trying to maneuver, do the awesome power or something like that, you need the powered steering to work. I believe it's something to do with the speed sensor because, the speedometer comes and goes. So I think there's something going on with that. So we actually got a Quad Logic one on the way. So we're gonna throw that in. Hopefully that fixes the issue. If not, we actually just got a little offer for buds that we're gonna be picking up here soon. So we're actually going over buds with you guys. If you don't know what buds is, that is the diagnostic software for the Can-Ams and stuff. So we'll actually be able to tap in and see why Seth's power steering isn't working. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. We really appreciate the support. Seth, where can they catch us on the interwebs?
All right, so you can catch us on Instagram and Facebook. Shoot us a message. We always love to hear from you guys, and we really appreciate it.
So with that, we'll just have to catch you guys next time on
Let Dirt Fly.
Have you forgotten where you were?